Okay, so today's tea time topic is clearly about me rocking my au naturel hair. I'm a little self-conscious about it because my hair is damaged and I don't really know what my curl pattern is. This is like fresh out of some braids from when I had my hair braided down because I wear wigs. So I was just like, oh, well, I took it down. I'm like, before I do anything with it, maybe I should show you guys because I'm sure I'm not the only one that has either gone through this phase or is going through this phase. I don't know if other people kind of go through this maybe like during your journey or when you're transitioning or whatever it is. But what I've noticed is that I'm very like overly aware of my hair. I feel a little conscientious about it and uncomfortable and just kind of interesting. I guess because I don't have control of my hair. So yeah, yeah. Tira and I have been talking a lot about, trying to make natural curls pop. And so she actually mentioned this hair guru, a curl guru, who calls himself the curl doctor. And I was like, who's the curl doctor? Like, is it like voodoo or something? Like, what is he doing with these curls? Do you have to like enter in off some secret passage off the back alley? Like, what's up with the curl doctor? Tell me more. And so I'm going to get an appointment with him and see what's up. I'm going to see if I can actually rock my own natural hair, figure out what my curl pattern is. Because I really don't know what my curl pattern is. Back in February, right before Fashion Week, I end up cutting about 8 inches off of my hair. And so this is kind of what's left. I didn't cut it all at one time. The first time I cut it is because the ends were damaged. And the second time I was just like, well, maybe I should just cut all the chemically treated hair off. So that's what I did. And it came out to be like this. Now, when it's straightened or whatever, I mean, my hair clearly is down to like around my shoulders, maybe a little bit longer. But I want to experiment and see what it's like to wear my natural hair. I don't really know how I feel about this. Like my curls are kind of doing all some sort of things. And like Tira had mentioned that she was reading an article, I think from the Curl Doctor, that all hair curl, natural hair products are not for everybody. You can put something on your hair that's too heavy for your hair or it's just not good for your particular hair. So a lot of times we see the things that's on YouTube and the girls, were sharing stuff and trying to help. That's great, but it doesn't mean that it's specifically for your hair. And then you use it and then you get discouraged and it's just like, what the heck? Am I not like black enough? Is my hair not doing what it's supposed to do or am I too black? Like, I'm sure we all have these thoughts in our heads at some point. Today, I actually left my house like this. I didn't get very far. I just had a meeting I went to. Okay, it's a meeting with my therapist. And because I just really wanted to see how I felt wearing my natural hair out, like in a natural state, out in public. And it was very uncomfortable. We talked about it, my session or whatever, how it made me feel, and just trying to identify some underlying issues if there were any, and stuff like that. And so she made a good point. She's like, when I walked in, I noticed that you were already making jokes about yourself, like you were giggling. And she's like, that's not like you. So does it make you feel uncomfortable? And I'm like, yeah, actually, it does make me feel uncomfortable. Just because I don't know how people will perceive me. I know on my day-to-day life, doing business with people, all sorts of other people, not just black people, I worry about how I'm going to be perceived, and whether we want to admit it or not, like it happens. Tira and I were just having that conversation right before we started shooting. You can't worry about what other people are thinking about you, but sometimes when you are in this industry or you're in a field where unfortunately it does matter, you have to think about those things. It doesn't make it right. I just want to make sure I separate those two. It doesn't make it right. Just because it does play a part, I do not co-sign the fact that it makes it right. And I also, talked about today in my session that, and by the way, I have a therapist. Doesn't mean I'm crazy. I don't need that judgment. I don't really care. I think having therapy sometimes is very healthy. But like I said, I was getting ready to release my my book soon about my life, and it wasn't easy. So, you know, I think it's a very healthy environment for me to have her in place while I get ready to basically be totally transparent with the world and share my life. Some very, very sensitive things. So that's why I'm in therapy. But people are in therapy all the time for many different reasons, and I think it's perfectly healthy. So she made a point to say, she said, well, do you feel like people are looking at you and you are getting this other attention, but do you also feel like maybe you're also being defensive because you're expecting people to treat you a certain way or whatever it is? And she was legitimately asking me these questions, not inferring one way or the other. And I had to think about it. And I told her, I think it may be both, because when you're not confident in yourself, or you feel, you know, you don't feel comfortable, it's easy to always look for something that's wrong, or people can see what you feel like is wrong with you. If you don't mind, please leave your comments in the comment section below. And I'm not talking about just your 2 cents. I want the whole dollar bill, or $3 or $5 worth of your thoughts. Let's just share and be open and, you know, transparent with one another. Have you felt some sort of way before, you know, wearing your natural hair? Or maybe you've gone through the journey. What was it like at the beginning? What was it like, you know, when you went from either straightening your hair to, or wearing extensions to just wearing your natural hair? Like, how did that make you feel? Did people treat you differently? Or did you notice if people treated you differently? So yeah, I'd like to hear your opinions. And do me a favor, if you like this video or you like these little tea time talks, please give me a thumbs up and like this video. If you like that I'm rocking my Crusty the Clown do, give me a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to House of Hot, please go ahead and do that now. I would love to have you a part of our Team Hot family, where we aim to uplift and support each other. And that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Please don't forget to put your thoughts down below, because I want to see what's going on and see what page everybody else is on. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm a dork.